You know what the internet really is? It's a giant funhouse mirror for our brains, not showing us reality, but showing us what we already believe, only stretched out, warped, and weaponized until we're convinced we've stumbled upon some kind of universal truth. Spoiler, we have not. We've entered the dark age of confirmation bias, where people don't look for information anymore. They don't look for education. They look for validation.
You know I'm right!
And the internet, oh, the internet is happy to spoon feed it into us one echo chamber at a time. Think about it. You don't research anymore. You type a question into Google like, are energy drinks slowly killing me? And what pops up? Not science, not nuance, just whichever Reddit thread, blog, or TikTok influencer best agrees with whatever you secretly already thought. And then you go, see, I knew it. Congratulations, you've just outsourced your brain to the algorithm. And the scariest part, the internet isn't just giving us answers, it's shaping the questions. TikTok's recommendation engine is basically like that drunk friend who keeps insisting you take one more shot. Oh, you like that video of Wednesday Addams doing that kooky dance? Cool. Here's 100 more videos of people that look just like her doing the same dance. And also, what are your thoughts on couples running after each other? Cool, right? And the worst part is, we love it. Confirmation bias feels good. It's the dopamine hit of being right, of seeing your worldview reflected back at you in shiny neon pixels. Who cares if it's garbage? As long as it agrees with me, it's gold. Now, back in the day, confirmation bias was just you and your buddies nodding along at the bar, or maybe an uncle ranting at Thanksgiving. Small scale, contained. But now, it's supercharged by billions of devices, each one a pocket-sized megaphone for nonsense. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you are dumb.
So I don't understand. Are you saying that I'm stupid?
Nah, come on, Tuco. I'm just saying.
I'm saying we are all dumb. Humans have always had this bug in our software. We notice things that prove us right and ignore things that prove us wrong. The internet just turned that bug into a business model. Take politics.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Once upon a time, you had to actually debate people, maybe even listen to them. Not that this ever got anything solved, but now, just mute, block, and curate your feed until you've assembled the perfect choir of voices, all singing your favorite song. And then you convince yourself, this is what everyone thinks. Until you step outside, realize the world doesn't agree, and suddenly it's a conspiracy. Or how about health? One person reads that red wine is good for the heart, and suddenly every night is doctor's orders. Another person reads that alcohol is poison, and suddenly they're evangelizing sobriety like they just found a new religion. Same internet, different rabbit holes, each one custom built to make you feel right. And don't get me started on dietary lifestyle. Whether you're vegan or carnivore or somewhere in between, I guarantee everyone believes they're an expert and they found the right diet. And look, I get it. We don't want to feel wrong. Being wrong sucks. It's uncomfortable. It means we'd have to change our minds, in front of people.
They don't have to rub it in my face.
So instead, we cozy up in digital bubbles where everything makes sense. Everyone agrees, and we can just keep scrolling in peace.
You serious?
Who are we kidding? We're not scrolling in peace. We are on the warpath to drive home our point to anyone who disagrees with us. But here's the catch. Living like that doesn't just warp your worldview, it warps your decisions. When your feed only shows you houses you can't afford, you start thinking, everyone's buying a mansion, why not me? When your feed only shows you people quitting their jobs to travel the world, you start thinking, maybe I should too. Never mind an impossible mortgage. Never mind the crippling debt. Never mind the reality. If the internet says this is what people are doing, then damn it, it must be true. That's how entire generations get led by the nose, not through propaganda posters or state-run TV, but through TikTok trends, algorithmic nudges, and the almighty like button. And here's where it gets ugly. We don't just accept this feedback loop, we defend it. Someone challenges your worldview, Instant outrage, not because they're wrong, but because they're messing with your dopamine drip. They're yanking the needle out of your arm mid-hit. And the platforms know this. Outrage is profitable. Conflict keeps you scrolling. The algorithm isn't trying to inform you, it's trying to addict you. And the easiest way to do that is to keep confirming your suspicions and poking your fears. It's not a bug, it's not a backdoor, it's the business model. So here we are, a world where nobody changes their mind, nobody admits they're wrong, and everyone is just screaming louder in their little corner of the internet, convinced they've cracked the code of reality. And the irony, the more information we have access to, the dumber our decisions get. The more exposure we've become capable of, thanks to technology, has actually barricaded our brains from a difference of opinion. Because it's not information anymore, it's curation. It's distortion. It's comfort food for the brain. This is why your cousin thinks a YouTube video outweighs decades of peer-reviewed research. This is why a meme can sway more voters than a debate. Anyone remember Howard Dean? His whole presidential campaign was completely scuttled by his infamous "Yaw!" This is why society feels like it's being held together with duct tape and denial. We're not living in the information age, we're living in the validation age. And the price we pay is the collapse of shared reality. And by the way, if this rant somehow confirmed your bias, hit subscribe and like this video. See, I'm even in on the game. And think about how easy it is for misinformation to snowball. If someone posts a half-baked opinion, someone else reposts it, and before long, it's on your aunt's Facebook timeline as breaking news, because that's the only place she gets her news. Add a dramatic headline and a blurry stock photo, and suddenly millions of people are nodding along as if it's gospel. Reality doesn't even stand a chance. Even when corrections come out, fact checks, disclaimers, expert clarifications, it's too late. The fake story spreads faster, hits harder, and sticks longer because the truth is boring. But lies, they're addictive, especially when they confirm what you already wanted to believe. And that's the kicker. Once you've picked your bubble, everything outside it feels hostile. Every fact check is an attack. Every disagreement is betrayal. And even if you don't think so yet, one of your chat group buddies will be there to stoke the fire. So we double down, we dig in, we build higher walls around our little echo chambers until eventually we're not even arguing over ideas anymore. We're arguing over entirely different realities. And let me tell you, civilizations don't last long when nobody can agree on what's real. It's like trying to build a house when half the workers swear gravity isn't a thing. Good luck with that foundation. So what do? How do we crawl out of this dopamine dungeon? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe the first step is admitting that we're all addicts, that every scroll is a hit, that every "see, I knew it" is just another high. Look, I'm not innocent. I suffer from this too. Whenever I see an article or a video about the ketogenic diet, my alarms go off. My defense mechanism is fully armed, and my judgment cannon is ready to fire at will. But lately, I've been trying to give this practice the benefit of the doubt. Anyone remember that phrase? If anyone was ever on a debate team, you'll remember one of the exercises was when a topic was chosen, you had to either be for or against it, no matter how you truly felt about the topic. I think we could all benefit from trying this exercise out once in a while, especially now when everything has become so divisive. I can't even buy beer without making a political statement, for fuck's sake. Look, maybe it means forcing ourselves to hear perspectives we hate. Or how about logging off once in a while, stepping outside and realizing the world doesn't look like your personal news page. Maybe it means admitting that being wrong is the only way we ever actually learn. But if we can't, well, then welcome to the dark age of confirmation bias, where the truth doesn't matter, only the algorithm does. And you better pray your algorithm likes you.